Well, as I mentioned, we're kicking things off by talking about what's going on at the Forks for the next, 11 days. National Indigenous Peoples Day in Canada is tomorrow, but we're also thinking about a significant anniversary. 10 years ago this spring in Winnipeg, as I mentioned, we're going to be looking at what happened with the release to calls for action in the TRC. But the Forks actually is starting with National Indigenous Peoples Day with a whole bunch of learning tomorrow. They have a whole bunch of fun things for you to do with the family on National Indigenous Peoples Day. And then leading up to and including Canada Day, there's all these free things for you to do. They're calling it Many Nations, One Heartbeat. Tinika Bauskai Leoma is Communications and Marketing Advisor with the Forks, and she gets the Early Bird Prize for being in studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tomorrow, first of all, why don't we start there? What's going on for the day?
Yeah, so we have a full day of programming at the Forks from 9 till 6. There's something for everybody. Free, family-friendly programming, a little bit of everything.
So music, activities, interactive stuff, because you guys always do such a good job of having, if you want to sit back and be, entertained or learn or listen, but if you want to engage.
Exactly. We have all of that. So we're starting in the morning with a pipe and water ceremony that's open to everyone. There's also a free bannock breakfast for all. And then if you wanted to learn about skateboarding, there's demonstrations at the Plaza Skate Park all day. There's a handmade market so you can shop Indigenous makers, as well as sit back and listen and enjoy to fiddlers, dancers, some singers. There's just entertainment throughout the day, as well as you can go and learn. There's some folks talking about Indigenous law as well. Again, something for everyone, 9 to 6 all day tomorrow.
I love that. Obviously, in Manitoba, we have the largest urban Indigenous population here in Winnipeg, and then we have such a diversity of culture and language to explore. So what time's the bannock breakfast?
That's from 9 to 11,
Okay.
and that's in the market.
So the rest of the programming then leading up to July 1st, what's the thinking about sort of making this, a big block to kick off the summer?
Yeah, so we wanted to really bridge the two big events, celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day and then Canada Day on July 1st. And with this Many Nations, One Heartbeat, there's so many different folks that we can celebrate in our province as a whole. We have a lot of treaties that we can all learn a little bit more about. So this is a celebration of all the different nations, the people who made up and continue to make up our province as well. And so it's a great opportunity for free learning, free activities, something every single day that celebrates a different area and location, a treaty area of Manitoba.
I love that because, of course, being here in Winnipeg, I always talk about how we get permanent rights. And one of the ways is actually, we know we're on Treaty 1, but there's 5 different treaty lands here. And then in the north, there's some treaty lands that are affiliated where they're still fighting to have them honored. I was looking at the map this morning, actually, for my own reminder of everything here. So I love that. In terms of some of the other things that are coming up, you guys have some specific things planned for Canada Day for July 1st. What are you doing on that day?
Yeah, so it's another day of free family-friendly fun programming from 9 till 6 as well. And so some of your favorite Canada Day features are coming back. So the dance battles are back, again with the skateboard demonstrations and everything happening at the Plaza Skate Park. We'll have food trucks again like normal. And then it's more entertainment, singers, dancers, storytelling as well throughout the site. So there's 52 acres at the Forks, and there's something happening in many different spots throughout.
Now, no fireworks. Why not?
Well, we haven't had fireworks for several years. They're not really in alignment with the Forks Target Zero and environmental practices. There's also lots of other places that do offer fireworks in the city. Plus, we're really close to a lot of residential properties, lots of pets, and we're across the river from the hospital. So we just made that decision several years ago. We're there for daytime programming. If you want to stay and, hang out on the patio, have some food and drink later, fabulous. But if you really need fireworks, you can find some in the city.
What's your advice for folks that have never been and might be wondering about, do I bring a lawn chair? How early do I need to come? Like, especially for the big days, tomorrow, National Indigenous Peoples Day, and then for Canada Day, what might they want to think about in terms of getting to the Forks and actually on site, what they might want to have with them?
Yeah, great question. Thanks for asking. So we definitely encourage for those really busy days that visitors leave the car at home. If there's a different way that you can come, utilize Winnipeg Transit, bike or boat, or walk on over to the Forks, that's ideal as well. Transit runs right past us, which is fantastic. It's going to be a very hot day tomorrow, especially with the humidity, and probably again the same on July 1. We have tons of free water fill stations, so please bring a water bottle that you can reuse throughout the day. Come early, plan to stay for the day. You can bring a picnic lunch if you want, or you can buy from the food trucks or the market tenants. Just bring a lawn chair or even maybe a blanket to sit on and enjoy. We have tons of loungers and patio chairs too. So just come ready for a great day.
You guys are doing a Cookham fashion show.
Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that.
Right?
Yeah.
I love this. How are the Cookhams preparing for it? Have you engaged with any of them? You might not be directly involved with that one. But
I
I'm not sure.
personally haven't, but I'm sure that they are super ready to go and super cute. I'm
Love
very
that.
much looking forward to that part of that.
And so I'm just looking at the list here and asking about a couple of things, but like what is critter dipping?
Okay, so that's with Oak-Hat McMarsh, and that's happening tomorrow. So that's where they take the nets, they scoop them up, and then they look at and teach people about all the different critters that
What's
they
in the
have
water?
scooped up. Yeah, and then on Canada Day, we have Fort White Alive coming with some of their creatures as well.
Do you do any of these leg wrestling and the Inuit games and such? I've never done it. I've seen it myself, but I swore one time I'm going to get in there and I'm going to try.
Well, I think maybe this is our time because I can't say I've done it before, but I'm super happy to give it a try.
All right, you and me, we'll face each other in this. Anything last to remind people about it? Is it, I guess, in terms of where to find information, is it best to go to your website or your social pages?
Yeah, theforks.com. If you check out our events calendar, that's the best place to get all the information, in addition to our social media. And if you have any questions, you can always shoot us an email or DM us. And I'm the one on the receiving end, so I look forward to chatting with you.
Thanks so much, Tinica, for coming in today and starting off our Friday show in such a lovely way. Enjoy the 11 days at the Forks.
Thank you. Many heartbeats, one nation. Can't wait.
That is Tinica Bausko-Leoma. So she's a communications and marketing advisor with the Forks. You can check out theforks.com, as we mentioned, for more information about their Many Nations, One Heartbeat.